Hey, everybody, welcome back to Sip with Sam. Now, you may have seen some tweets like this one in recent days from President Trump, really decrying this whole idea of extending ACA tax credits that have helped 22 million people be able to afford their health insurance on the ACA exchanges. Well, those tweets and others like them have really pushed Republicans to think about, instead of supporting insurance subsidies, what they would do is simply give money back to Americans, which sounds like a great idea, of course, except if you're one of those 22 million Americans, actually, you'd much rather have insurance than just having $1,000, which would be roughly the equivalent cost of those tax credits. Having those thousands of dollars, whether it's an HSA account or FSA account or any other account, because the whole point of having health insurance is if you have cancer and that costs $300,000, there is going to be a mechanism to pay for it that is not going to leave you broke and having to sell your home. Similarly, if you suffer some kind of very serious injury that prevents you from working, you actually have care. That's the whole point. Now, there are plenty of ways of going after insurance companies for ways in which they have been, frankly, benefiting far too much from a windfall from taxpayers, for example, through the Medicare Advantage program, through a technique known as upcoding, which clearly is costing taxpayers more than it should. But what we need to do is attack those abuses and that fraud, and not simply say we're going to imagine a world without insurance and hope everybody's going to be okay. So what I've proposed instead, with two Republican colleagues as well as two Democratic colleagues, is what's called the Fix-It Act. We introduced the Fix-It Act a couple of weeks ago to extend ACA tax credits and pay for it entirely by going after abusive practices from insurance companies and from insurance brokers who are making far too much money by abusing the current system, whether through Medicare Advantage or the ACA program. More on that soon, but we're going to build momentum to get a package across before the next shutdown of January 31st that will ensure all of us can benefit from lower costs for health insurance and enjoy better access to health care.